asked you to tell us what's left you feeling ripped off, and you contacted us in your thousands.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am MURRAYMINT. If it's your first time here, will you please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up? I'd really appreciate that. I'm gonna have to make sure I've got no chocolate on my mouth. Don't want to look as though I've been out on the sesh. Just had a pizza. Right, a little bit of an update and a little bit of a look at the programme Ripoffbritain. Why, you say, why are we looking? If you haven't already saw my previous video, I'll put a link in there. Press that if you haven't seen it. So I was scammed on Facebook. I know, mug. So I'm not going to let this lie. PayPal knew about this scam and have done nothing. So, you know who I got on the case? Angela Rippon, Gloria Hunniford, and the other lady whose name I don't know. But we got them three on the case. Filming Ripoffbritain, brilliant experience. So, I mean, obviously, the circumstances are a little bit... Obviously, I got ripped off and I live in Britain. But the actual filming was champion. So Ripoffbritain contacted me and basically said, we'll send someone up to your house. So they came up to my house, did a little bit of filming, which we're going to watch now. By the way, I haven't watched any of this. So this is going to be a surprise. So you're going to watch my reaction watching this. So this is going to be fun. Asked us the crack, what was going on. I went down to Manchester after I'd done my filming here and spoke to a security expert called Paul. Told us exactly how my friend's password had been compromised, and also how my password had been compromised in the past. So it can happen to anyone, so I'm going to give you a few tips, and hopefully they're going to touch on them in the story, so we can have a look and we can stop it happening to other people. Now, just to bear this in mind, this has happened twice to two more people, but because I have told them about my experience, they haven't done it. Right, guys, here we go. So this is Ripoffbritain. Oh God, bloody hell, it goes on for 43 minutes. We're not watching this. Let's play it. Here I'm ill.
As headlines remind us almost every day, social media, although great for so many things, does have its downsides. And lurking amongst all the benefits and the good stuff can be some pretty sinister people. Scammers and fraudsters just waiting for any opportunity to pounce.
I like your blouse, by the way.
And they're so well hidden that it can be nearly impossible to sniff them out, as the man in our next story demonstrates. Now, he's been left thousands of pounds out of pocket after being caught out by a clever and all too plausible scam on Facebook. And clearly unable to get any answers, he's come to us to make sure that others don't get caught out in the same way.
Exactly, Angela, thank you. Hey, there's me. Hi everyone, I'm Liam, I'm from Newcastle, and I vlog about disability and staying positive.
Liam Murray runs a successful video blog.
Don't let anyone dull your sparkle. You can do anything if you want. It's true, you can.
He's most
there I am.
making videos to post on social media
like
platforms like Facebook and Instagram. And these sites aren't just how he makes a living, they're also the main way he stays in touch with family and friends.
Exactly. I do. I've always got Facebook open, and it's a really good way to communicate when you're online, because you're working away and then someone can pop up and talk to you, so you kind of don't have to leave this desk. It's very rare these days that I would phone someone. Who uses the phone now?
Saturday in January 2019, one of Liam's good friends, Paul, appeared to have got in touch with him via Facebook's Messenger service.
Oh my God.
He thought nothing of it and replied
These
straight away.
close-ups are
The guy who sent
ghastly.
the message is a good friend who I see every week.
Yes.
So nothing was suspicious.
The message, seeming to be from
Reconstruction.
Paul, asked if Liam knew much about the online payment system PayPal.
I said yes.
I did.
And the
I
next
said
message
yes.
said, what's it like? And I said, it's very safe. I use it all the time.
I did.
The next message said that Paul was selling some things online and needed a PayPal account to receive the money for the sales. He asked if Liam could accept the payments into his account and then send the money on to him. To Liam, it all seemed perfectly above board.
Why would you not do
After
that?
all, don't forget, the messages appeared to be coming direct from the Messenger account of someone he knew.
Didn't think there was much risk at all because it seemed something that I would do myself. If I didn't have a PayPal, I would ask a friend if I could.
My skin looks very oily. I'm not happy about that.
And as they continued to talk online, he could see payments dropping into his PayPal account.
I could.
Around £4,500 in total. So-called
sick.
Paul then asked him to transfer all the money into his bank account so that he could be sure that he'd been paid for all the items that he'd sold.
That's exactly what happened.
I was like, yes, that's absolutely no problem. I want you to make sure you've got this money. So I asked.
I think that shirt might not have been the best idea.
Those details were duly sent, and Liam transferred the £4,500.
I did.
And I faster transferred it to my friend, the same name, on the account. So of course, I didn't think anything of it. And then he came back and he said, I can see that the money's in.
The whole transaction
There's
was
me
over in
coming out my
minutes,
door.
And happy
Me
to
little
have helped
hood.
out a mate, Liam said he'd see Paul and some other friends down the pub later.
Me, there's Paulie
But that
the
evening,
do.
Paul never showed up. Instead, he rang Liam to tell him that his Facebook account had been hacked and that 50 or so of his friends appeared to have been
It wasn't
messaged by
just me, it
scammers
wasn't just me.
asking them to move money from PayPal accounts. Liam was horrified to realise it hadn't been his friend that he'd been
Yeah,
dealing
another
with after all.
reconstruction.
Instead, it became clear he'd been talking to one of the scammers that had hacked into his friend's account.
I mean, it's bringing it all
Something
back, I'm not
PayPal
gonna lie.
confirmed to Liam when he got in touch with them the next morning. And they bore further bad tidings. PayPal told him that the money that had been sent to him had come from
Right.
a stolen credit
Can
card
I just
account.
say, this shot of me looking out the window, I'm not a fan of it, I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't on the agenda. It wasn't something I was but you do have to look. You do have to do what the director's saying. And she was saying, you have to look a bit sad, which I was sad, obviously. Plus £4,500. And PayPal still aren't doing anything. Shan.
As such, it had to be paid
Oh, there
back
I
to
am.
the credit card company. And Liam was now liable for the entire £4,531.
I'm extremely worried
Yeah.
about paying any money back. I don't have that sort of money, and PayPal has seemed to have washed their hands with the whole situation.
I need some
and
Botox.
They haven't contacted me by phone call.
Oh my god, I need some
or by
Botox.
email since.
In desperation, Liam also tried to get in touch with Facebook. After all, it was its messaging system that hackers
Yes,
had
it
somehow
was.
been able to infiltrate to carry out their scam. But Liam says working out how to report the scam on the site was far from straightforward, leaving him feeling that the company should be doing more to support people like him.
So many people it's happened to. Why aren't they doing anything about it?
Myself, because I feel like I'm quite savvy and I know
Savvy?
when I see
I didn't know I
a
used
scam
that
through
word.
email, or even a phone call that's a scam, asking for bank details, etc. But this was nothing like that.
Well, when we got in touch with PayPal about Liam's case, it told us that it never loses sight of the fact that it's
Lies.
entrusted to look after people's money, a responsibility it takes
No,
very
it isn't.
seriously, using advanced fraud and risk management
Advanced
tools
fraud?
to keep customers safe. It added that customers need to be wary if they receive unusual requests and question any uninvited approaches, even when they appear to come from someone you
Well,
know.
that's alright
As
saying
for
that
Facebook,
now.
it told us that it did not have a record of Liam reporting this incident through his account. but that it did block and subsequently restore Paul, Liam's friend's account, after he had reported it had been hacked. It added that it's constantly working to detect and shut down this kind of activity.
Yeah, well, it's not doing it quick enough.
But for Liam, the biggest mystery is exactly how anyone was able to hack into his friend's Facebook account. So we took him to meet
There's
Paul
Paul.
Vlisidis from NCC Group, who's one of the UK's top cybersecurity experts.
Oh my God, what?
I get Paul.
Paul has done some digging, and it's not taken him long to come across some very worrying information.
So we've had a look at your friend's details,
Okay.
and we definitely found that he's got his details are in a data breach.
Ooh, data
A
breach.
data breach occurs when sensitive information held by companies about customers, such as credit card
They're
data,
not my
medical
fingers.
records and passwords, is accessed
Stand-in's
illegally
fingers.
by criminals hacking into their IT systems. It's data that's worth millions to crooks who resell it, or who use it to trick
Crook.
people like Liam into handing over their money.
Oh God, I should have
It
the
seems that
facial.
Liam's friend's details could have been obtained by fraudsters as part of a massive data breach back in 2012, when the passwords and usernames of millions of people ended up for sale on the dark web. And though he can't be 100% sure, Paul reckons it's this that's ultimately led to Liam ending up owing thousands of pounds.
Scammers have logged into his social media. They've then engaged with you on chat.
Once into Liam's friend's account, scammers were easily able to catch Liam off guard and draw him into their ruse by using a few key bits of
Right, I'm not
information
happy
to
about the
pretend that they knew him.
It was a criminal act, and you were a victim, and your friend was
Yes.
a victim. Just shows you that they're quite clever, the way they do
Really
these things. They'd
clever.
obviously thought about this, and they'd obviously got into your friend's social media, and then just thought, right, we can now play this particular scam.
As well as the financial cost for Liam, the biggest disappointment is the feeling that Facebook hasn't taken his concerns seriously.
And PayPal. Let's not. It's PayPal. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to be on anymore, so I'm turning it off. Bye. What do you think about that then? I tell you what, it's a worry, isn't it? This Facebook and PayPal carry on. Well, if you want to watch Ripoffbritain, go to BBC iPlayer and you can watch the full episode. You can watch the whole series. Lots of good tips for you not to get scammed and other important shiz. If you feel sorry for us getting scammed, give us a like. It might make us feel a little bit better. Want us to get some Botox, give us a like. And also subscribe. I love you forever. Failing that, just add us on Instagram. MURRAYMINT now. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.